In today's fight news, we start off with UFC Fight Night, Barboza versus Murphy. On the main card, Angela Hill submits Luana Pinheiro by guillotine choke in round number 2. Adrian Yanez makes his way back in the win column with a TKO win in round 1 over Vinicius Salvador. Themba Gorimbo gets a unanimous decision win over Ramiz Brahimaj. Chaos William knocks out Carlson Harrison in round number 1. And in the main event, Lerone Murphy defeats Edson Barboza by unanimous decision. Now for the UFC fight bonuses. Performance of the night goes to Angela Hill. Also with the performance of the night bonus, Chaos Williams. And the fight of the night goes to Barboza versus Murphy. Melissa Gatto addressed her boo punch against Tamires Vidal during her matchup, where Vidal stopped fighting after being hit in the chest. Zimbabwe native Themba Gorimbo hopes to inspire African children after his impressive unanimous decision win. Lerone Murphy says there's big things ahead after his main event win over Edson Barboza tonight at UFC Vegas 92. Light heavyweight contender Khalil Roundtree says his matchup against Jamal Hill at UFC 303 is off due to failing a drug test for DHEA, which is a non-performance enhancing substance, but is banned under the UFC anti-doping policy. Featherweight champion Ilia Topuria says he is currently not looking for a matchup with lightweight champion Islam Makhachev. Topuria says that if Makhachev keeps winning, maybe down the road they can have a matchup. It looks like Henry Cejudo has his eyes set on his next opponent as he calls out Rob Font on his X account, stating, "Hey Rob Font, my wife told me I need to spend more time with my kids, so let's meet up July 20th at the Apex. Don't even worry about getting me a Father's Day gift. The beating I'm going to give you will be good enough. Sign the contract, ho." It looks like light heavyweight champion Alex Pereira is still hoping to get the $50K bet against Anthony Smith in a grappling matchup. The champion states that it doesn't have to be a big promotion and they can book the fight in a gym, stating he doesn't need the promotion for himself and he's going to use the money he wins from the bet to help the less fortunate. While speaking to MMA Junkie, heavyweight contender Curtis Blades says that he's viewing his matchup with interim heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall as a real heavyweight title fight. He stated, "That's how I'm viewing it, as an undisputed title fight. That's how I'm approaching it. When I told my family, my brothers, my dad, my sister, I'm fighting for a belt, I didn't say interim belt." The heavyweight champion John Jones seemingly replied to these comments on his X account, throwing a little shade. Welterweight standout Michael Venom Page says that he's agreed to a matchup with Ian Machado Gary. UFC champ and Hall of Famer Daniel Cormier says he does not understand why Colby Covington has not accepted a matchup with Ian Machado Gary. The beef between former middleweight champion Sean Strickland and number 1 ranked welterweight title contender Bilal Muhammad continued on their social media accounts. Former welterweight kingpin Kamaru Usman said on an episode of the Pound for Pound podcast that he doesn't understand why people are sleeping on Khamzat Chimaev, saying he knows from experience that Chimaev is a real threat to anyone. Now on to some boxing news as Anthony Casase stops Joe Cordina in the 8th round to win the IBF Super Featherweight World title. At cruiserweight, Jai Opetaia defeats Myris Britus by unanimous decision to win back his IBF Cruiserweight World title. Oleksandr Usyk becomes the first fighter in 25 years to become undisputed heavyweight champion of the world as he beats Tyson Fury by split decision. During his post-fight speech, Tyson Fury says that he thinks he won the fight and he thinks the judges gave the decision to Usyk because his country is at war. Fury says that there's a rematch clause and he'll see Usyk again in October. The newly crowned undisputed heavyweight champion, Usyk, said he has been planning this since 2008. He did it for his God, his country, and his family. Boxing legend Manny Pacquiao took to his X account to give congratulations to Usyk after his win. #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, Terrence Crawford, also showed love to Usyk on his X account. Also on X, the last fighter to hold undisputed heavyweight championship claim, Lennox Lewis, showed congratulations and welcomed him to the club. At the post-fight press conference, Usyk got emotional when he spoke on his recently deceased father. During the press conference, a reporter asked Usyk if he felt the referee robbed him of a knockout in the 9th round. Usyk's response? No knockout, no problem. Usyk posted on his Instagram account a picture of his newly earned WBC championship belt. It looks like the Drake curse continues as the rapper bet $565,000 on Tyson Fury to win. And lastly, fellow Ukrainian Denis Berinchyk beat Emmanuel Navarrete by split decision to win the WBO lightweight world title. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe.